Hi, I'm Apprentice Abacus Blue. I'm Apprentice to Fox in the House of the Silver Eclipse. Today we are going to talk about how to swing a red weapon for check. Alright? So, first off, I actually want to talk about a little bit of shoulder blade placement for the person being swung on. Specifically, you can orient your arms any way you want, right? But you want to make sure that your shoulder blades themselves are so like if you can see, I don't know if you can see, let me step back. If you can see right now, my shoulder blades are not sticking out in this orientation. So like, this is not a terrible way to stand for me. You also see this a lot, but if you do this, you need to make sure that the shoulder blades, like I think this shoulder blade sticks out on me when I do this, and I need to kind of like wiggle them to make them flat again. This is common because you want to protect the kidneys and the neck. Those shouldn't be hit, but it's a much bigger deal if they get hit. Either way, try to make sure your shoulder blades are not sticking out, because that will create a like hot spot in the hit testing. Okay, so second off, you pick up a weapon. This is my weapon. This has already been through weighing, it's been through every other type of check, right? So I'm still going to touch it, right? I'm still going to just touch it, and then I'm going to touch the tip. We're not pressing it, we're just touching with the flat of our hand. This is not a proper check for holds, you're just touching it to see if you feel anything weird. It has already been done, it's just a second check, all right? So then you're going to call over whoever you are going to hit.
What?
Ball was still down, you spanked the bottom of it. This is Sir Talent. Today I'm going to hit Sir Talent. So you ask them to face away from you. It is okay to direct them. If they're facing away, it doesn't make sense for people swinging at you, tell them to face a direction that makes sense. This is good for me. I'm going to swing in this plane. So then Talon's going to get in whatever position feels good. Line up your shot before you swing it. So I'm going to touch it and be like, is this good? This tells me they know where I'm aiming to hit. So we do a light, a medium, and a hard. The way that I usually describe it is light is solid sufficient force. Medium is mid shield breaking force. Hard is harder than you really reasonably hit a body. We do this in check because there is no actual cap for how hard reds can be swung in the game. So we want to test them because check is where we want things to fail. All right. So this is an Omni. I'm actually going to rotate between swings with the Omni. So I'm going to line it up. For my light shot, I use basically just my arms. That is how I get my like just sufficient force. Is I wind up and I just use arms. Solid sufficient force. I'm not hitting with the tip of the weapon. I'm hitting with the main meat, and I'm using just my arms. For my medium, I also tell them medium, and I'm going to use my arms and a little bit of my upper body. So I'm going to come back and I'm going to go.
I don't even think you.
That's a medium. It's a little harder. So we're also going to rotate as we go because we want to hit around the edges of the Omni. So this is going to be from a different angle now. So now I'm going to hard. All right, hard. And for that, I'm going to use my whole body rotation and everything. So I'm going to go. And that's a hard shot. All right. So then I check. Is this stabby? I can see the green tape on this weapon. I know it's stabby. Always look for the tape. Even if you felt the tip, even if you think it's stabby, look for the tape. Don't check it for stabby if it is not marked as stabby. You didn't build it. You don't know why it's marked that way. So then I'm going to line up my stab. I'm going to go, is this good? They're going to tell me. It's good, yeah. Some people like to move it. Let them make way if they want to. But I actually only do light and then hard. I only do a medium on stab if there's something weird about the stab tip that we feel like it might fail. So like if I see any kind of bending, any kind of weird deflection, if it's like, if there's anything about the stab tip that's strange, I do that. But we want to save a sword. So we only do light and hard. So
and all you feels like you're doing is touching.
Right? And then for hard, if that was good, I'm gonna fold back and we're gonna pop much harder. So it's gonna be pop. And then I look, my cover slipped here on this one, but I feel for that being the cover and not the foam, and it was good, so we're good. I say we're good, that's a checked weapon. For flats, it's basically the same. There are people that do light, medium, hard on both sides. I think that is too many hits for a bat. So what I recommend on flats is, I'm not actually going to hit you, I'm just going to show you. So I do light, switch sides, medium, switch sides again, hard on the first side, hard on the second side. So that's 4 total hits for a flat. So it is still 1 extra hit, but it's not 3 extra hits. And then stabs are exactly the same. Is there anything Alright, cool. I mean, we don't swing half padding. So in theory, half padding should be checked by the person ahead of you. We're assuming at this point in the video that has already been done. All of the weighing, the feeling, the checking for template, all of that has been done at this point. This is specifically about swinging Red's forecheck. Don't hit people with the half padding.